and gentlemen, and welcome to Score Science. My name is Luke, and this is the Everton Stadium update. Now, as we go around the stadium today, the main focus points are going to be today the East Stand, South Stand, and West Stand. Again, there's not been too much going on with the North Stand, but I do believe there's some of the stuff that's going on in the South Stand will be happening in the North Stand in the near future. But in regards to the East Stand and the Fan Plaza today, we can see that most of the hydraulic tower now has lost its scaffolding on the main building itself. The outcrop's still got a fair way to go in terms of the exterior work, but the exterior work on the main tower itself, that's pretty much done and dusted, but the inside still has a lot of work to be done. So that's going to be something we're going to be seeing from Everton in the near future when they are going to be doing all the updates and everything like that. So, as we look over on the East Stand, you can actually see the first barrel structure piece in place. Now, what's going to happen is those two half pieces are going to get merged together and put into place. Either out of the bottom half is going to get put into place, and then the top half will get put into place. And they'll merge those two together over the course of the coming few days, I'm going to say. But yeah, you probably even noticed as well, we did actually mention that this is basically taking place from the 9th to the 11th of June. That's just mostly down to personal commitments as well as the weather not really playing ball. So unfortunately, the West Stand itself is 2 days out of sync with the rest of it. So apologies on that one. We're going to get that fixed for next week. So that's one to be looking for. Well, it's not even looking forward to. It's one that's going to be rectified next week because we're going to make sure that we get them all done in one single take. But yeah, as we go over the South Stand, now you can't see it from this angle just because it's inside the stadium itself. But from what I've been told, the South Stand now, they're actually going to start putting the seating and everything in place to bring it right the way down. Well, I say seating, the concrete seating area. I mean the area, not the seats itself, but the area. They are going to be getting put into place. So if you have a look at this screenshot right here, you can actually see the black raker beams put into place. So what's going to happen now is over the course of the next, probably 2 weeks to the next month, they get put into place, and the North Stand will probably get theirs put into place in the near future as well. So we're going to keep an eye out for them. So what I'll probably do is in the next video, in the future videos, I'll probably do it extra high up and try and get as close to the boundary line as possible so we can actually see inside and try and get some attention on them, because they are definitely ones to be looking forward to in the future. Because I know a lot of people have been putting up for contention asking, are the seats going to be right up to the pitch? And Everton have confirmed that these seats are going to be up to the pitch. It's just a little bit confusing when you can't actually see the seats, right up, like this, the concrete right at the pitch side itself. So I know a lot of people are a little concerned that what Everton have said means nothing because there might be a massive gap, which doesn't feel as good when you haven't got, the route. Well, it doesn't feel as good because you just don't feel as close to the pitch, but I can guarantee that there is going to be seating right around the pitch. But as we go over now onto the West Stand, you can see most of the facading's actually in place now, so that's one I didn't really notice until I've actually done the editing now. A lot more of the brick facading is now in place, and it is pretty much, I'd probably say about 75% done in that regard. So I'm assuming once that's all done, once the counter levers and everything, the counter levers are in place and the cladding's done, I'm going to assume they're going to do the groundwork around that part of it itself. And from there, they're going to expand it out and actually get the staircase and everything like that put in the near future. I'm going to say that's going to happen, I'm going to say winter this year. Winter 2023 to 2024. That's when that's probably going to start taking place, just because they've still got a fair bit of the facade to do. There's a little bit of work to be done on the side of the stadium itself, and I can see scaffolding there where it's linking to the roof, so there's probably a lot of work still to be done in them regards. But it's definitely going to be getting done sooner rather than later. That's my assumed guess. My assumed guess is it's hit and miss most times, as we all know. But as we slowly move over now into the North Stand, there's not too much, as I said, with the North Stand, and as you can see, it's went back to Friday now. So with the North Stand at the moment, again, not too much going on around there. A lot of the stuff that's going on for the North Stand is all internal, and I haven't seen too much in terms of internal photos and videos, but I can assure you that a lot of work's getting done around there. So most of the stuff around there, if anyone's unsure, part of the North Stand is going to be the away support. I believe it's going to be the northwest, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be the farthest point from the Fan Plaza. Well, mostly the furthest point. So yeah, so you're going to have your away support in the northwest corner, you're going to have your home support. So it's essentially going to be like how the park end is sort of structured. So you got the main park end, and then the corner itself is like the, you know, you've got your family enclosure on one corner, and then you've got the away fans on the other side in that corner. So it's probably going to be something like that. So you're going to have the family enclosure probably on the northeast side. And then from there, it's going to be like your executive stuff and everything on the east side. You got your media and directors and everything on the west side. And the standard south stand being, you know, your typical diehard Evertonians, like your Gladys Street end. That's what it's mostly going to be like in terms of how the seating and everything is. And I'm more than likely going to be wrong. If I am wrong, please put it in the comment section and correct me. I do appreciate when people correct me on these sort of things. It's always fun to look how far I've missed a mark. But in any case, guys, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I do apologise on this one being later than usual. I don't intend to be doing anything like that in the future. I want to try and get these out on time. But in any case, guys, again, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Peace.